You know, every time I get in this theater, I just have an inclination to make music. I'm Fred Johnson, a member of the community engagement team, and really honored to be your host as we begin this new journey that creates an opportunity for us to connect to you more. We, as a part of the community engagement department, we have an opportunity to go out and be a part of you, to be with you, to visit communities throughout Tampa Bay, and also to inform you more broadly about the Straz Center and who we are and what we do, and expand our invitation for you to come and be here at your Performing Arts Center. One of the important programs that we do is our partnership program. It's also, as a part of the community engagement commitment, an opportunity to go to various organizations, to go to schools, to really engage with the community, to make the community more broadly aware of who we are and what it is that we offer. But our most important thing is to be able to have the opportunity to get a sense from you of how do you see this Performing Arts Center, and what can we do to more broadly, to more completely, to more compassionately expand your voice. We're one of the few performing arts centers in the country that, in addition to doing sort of the traditional outreach or the traditional going into the community, we produce programs. And those programs are designed to directly reflect the richness of who we are as a Tampa Bay, as a broader community, to really learn more about each other, to celebrate each other. And it's a really wonderful opportunity. So here we are, starting this new series, which will be a continued conversation to help us to understand how we can serve you and to give you a sense of what's going on here at the Straz. I sit here in the Jabe Theater, my favorite theater. Don't tell anybody that. But it's my favorite place to be to make music, and I feel the intimacy and the beauty of this theater as a wonderful starting point for our conversation as we present to you our beginnings of community connections. So one of the things that we're most proud of as a department, and also I think, just as an institution, when folk ask about who we are and what we do. I mean, people can see the marquees and see the fantastic shows that we present here at the Straz Center. But when we have the opportunity to add to that wonderful repertoire of artistic presentation, we have programs that really are designed to be a specific reflection of our community. Let me share with you a few of those. One that we're incredibly proud of is our Arts Legacy Remix series. And Arts Legacy Remix is a real opportunity to create a gaze into the richness, the ethnic and cultural richness of the Tampa Bay area. Arts Legacy is a program that offers music, dance, theater, spoken word, put together in a presentation that really kind of celebrates different countries and different cultures, and it's a really exciting opportunity. We also traditionally every year have a program that remembers and commemorates Dr. Martin Luther King. We have a celebration of Juneteenth. We have a global celebration of the act of and the embrace of love. We have a Caribbean festival that really creates an opportunity for the voices and the music and the color and the celebration of the Caribbean culture to really be amplified. And it's really a wonderful opportunity to be entertained, but more importantly, to learn, to have an opportunity to learn more about cultures. I've had the great opportunity in my life to travel to many different countries as a performer, but it also afforded me an opportunity to engage with local folk in various countries. And I've come to realize that the more that we can know and understand about each other, the more that we can really embrace our stories, then the greater the opportunity for us to really come together and celebrate the fact that it's the things that are different about us that make the human experience unique and beautiful. And Arts Legacy is designed to do that. We also have a fantastic program, a number of programs that are specifically designed to support our veteran community, our veterans, their families, and their caregivers. We have an overarching program called STRAS Salutes. And so STRAS Salutes affords an opportunity for members of both the active duty community and the veteran community to get tickets, to have an opportunity to come and experience a number of our fantastic shows that are presented in our theaters. In connection to that, we also do a program called Vet Chat. And Vet Chat is an opportunity for veterans, their families and caregivers, and our general ticket goers to come together to really learn about our commitment to our veteran community and to understand some of the programs that we do. We started out about 2017 being involved in a national program called Creative Forces. And Creative Forces was a community artist or a community arts connection to our veteran support institutions like our VA hospitals and veteran support programs. The Department of Defense and the National Endowment for the Arts and Americans for the Arts did a lot of comprehensive study and inclusion of art therapy in their clinical settings. And it was very, very powerful and very, very important to the health and well-being and sort of the rejuvenation, if you will, of heart and minds of veterans. And so the question was asked, but then what happens when the veteran leaves the clinical setting? Well, we then step in and have the opportunity to be that sort of natural handoff for veterans to come to our artistic institutions and continue that journey with art. Hence, we created a program called our Veteran Civilian Arts Ensemble. And the Veteran Civilian Arts Ensemble is designed to really create an opportunity for veterans and their family members to engage with members of the civilian community so that the civilian community, so that our general public can have a greater sense of how they can serve sort of the reintroduction or the reconnection of veterans and their family members back into the community once they leave service. We also have a fantastic program called our BIPOC Play Reading Festival. And our BIPOC Play Reading Festival is designed to give the opportunity to members of our BIPOC community to present their work, a new and authentic piece. And it's a play read. So I'm sure many of you know, but like the difference between coming to the full measure of a show and coming to a play reading experience affords sort of an up close and personal conversation with a playwright so that we get to understand kind of where in their mind and where in their heart did they put together this story, and then they do excerpts from that story. So through our BIPOC Play Reading series, we afford an opportunity for new playwrights to give us an overview of their art, which then opens up a broader platform for their work to be experienced, and hopefully they have a better main line or a main entree so that their work can be known and it can be expanded and be really honored and presented throughout the country. So we started something that we call our Voices of the Community, and it's our town hall. So we several times during the year we bring together members of our community to talk about their relationship to the arts, talk about their relationship to education, and in many instances we create an opportunity for folks from our community who never really had an opportunity to tell their story to come to our town hall and share their story. I spoke to you earlier about our partnerships. We have over 40 partnerships, and what that means is we have 40 various organizations, schools and community centers, where we're able to provide sort of an extension of their opportunity to have some of our amazing artist instructors come to them and teach one of the various artistic modalities that we offer. And it really is kind of an extension to the existing educational and arts access programs that our schools offer. And it also gives us an opportunity to bring art to a much broader cross-section of our community. And one of the things that we really have come to understand as well is that we have entered into a conversation on a national and international level about the importance of art or artistic expression in all of its forms for the health and well-being of individuals and communities. We here at the Straz Center, and it is kind of one of the anchors in our community engagement involvement, we have a program called our Arts and Health Programming. And that arts and health programming is both an online and a live opportunity to have a shared conversation about how music, dance, theater, spoken word, painting, photography, all of our forms of creativity are a way to really enliven our natural medicines, to enliven our minds, our bodies, and our spirit towards being fully healthy, to return to a sense of health, to maintain a sense of wellness, to help us to move towards that healing place that really enables us to be vital in our lives, to be vital as individuals, to be vital as communities. And annually now, moving into our 4th annual Arts and Mind convening, where scientists, researchers, members of the medical community, and artists from all over the country join us at our Tico Theater, and we have a day-long conversation and engagement about the importance of arts and science and the medical community aligning with the arts community, and we create artistic experiences to help really actualize the very, very important experience of allowing art to be a part of your life. Arts are alive and arts are so important. And we, as the Straz Center, and we, as a community engagement department, are here now and beginning this series so that we can deepen into this conversation and we can include you in helping us and guiding us in terms of how we can be, even more importantly, a point of destination to help build community and celebrate and build our way towards as we really want to enrich who we can be as an arts institution. For you, for this is your institution. And we want to hear from you. We want to get a sense from you. What are some of the things that you're interested in? But you know, I once had an experience where a gentleman who I have a tremendous amount of respect for said one of the most important things to do is to ask. Is to not assume that we have all the answers, but to ask. So, you know, that's a really, really important part of this conversation, and we hope we will inspire you to want to know more and to, you know, give us a sense of that. Art is alive in Tampa Bay, and we are connected on a national level to what's going on and how we can be that face, that voice, that, you know, that mirrors our community, so that everyone knows that they are a part of this sharing and this opportunity for our lives to be more vital, for our community to be broadly represented, and for you to be a part of this journey, and ultimately for the Straz Center to be more broadly a point of destination now, and as we expand and as you watch us grow, we will grow together. We'll come to you, we'll communicate with you through this source, and we'll also do everything that we can to keep this conversation and this remembrance that, you know, artistic expression is a very, very important part of how we express our humanity to each other. Our communities are more important now than they have ever been before. We look forward to having you join us. We look forward to continuing this conversation. Be well.